Waifu Princess Simulator. Okay, let me set the atmosphere. I am in my room, it's really late, I am playing with the lights off. The only light source is a little desk lamp, although I probably should get a new one. And yes, that is about it. Now, I haven't started playing the game yet, I'm just adjusting a few settings. The music is great, but it's quite loud, so I don't know if I want to have that on the lower side and just decrease my system volume. Also, I don't know if I want to do full screen, it'll make it hard for me to end the recording. Let's just do full screen, and I will have to figure the recording at some later point. Okay, so new game, load game, preferences, controls, accessibility. Great user experience right here. Accessibility, join our Discord, follow us on Twitter. This is really cool opening screen. Much appreciated from a computer science student perspective. 10 out of 10. Let's go to controls. Okay. Skip dialogue while held down control. Quick save, quick load. Hide user interface, take a screenshot. Toggle assistive self-voicing. Okay. I also like my cursor. It's like a little claw. Is that an eagle claw? No, it's not. Let's make the music. There we go. That should be good. And let's go new game. The hero and the princess. I hope that's me.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin, and in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her.
Oh, okay, so explore, the end of the world. What are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? No, that's silly. Explore. Killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it? Can't someone else do this? No, this is my adventure. Explore. Forget it, I'm not doing this. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? No. Do I get some sort of reward? Yeah. I'm gonna get Waifu Simulator. Sweet. I've always wanted to offer Monarch. Viva la Revolution. Silent, continue to the cabin. Turn around and leave. Yeah, just end game now. Okay,
I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
Okay, let's just increase the voice volume. Okay, that's much better. Alright. So my options are explore, but how can a princess locked away in a basement to end the world? Explore. If you don't tell me why she's dangerous, I'm not going to kill her. Very valid. Don't get sucked into one-sided stories, people. Do you have any evidence to back this up? Maybe at a later point. Explore. Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? No. If someone can end the world, if they have that level of power, why does being locked up in some way going to restrict them from doing that? Explore. Killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it? Nah. Can't someone else do it? No. This is my hero's journey. Explore. Here's a new one. Look, I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to her. And if she's as bad as you say she is, then maybe I'll slay her. But I'm not committing until I've had the chance to meet her face to face. Okay, I'm sold. Let's get this over with. Oh, okay, thanks for telling me what to do. Sweet. Okay, What do I want?
Don't linger on the specifics. You have a job to do here. Just get in there and do what needs to be done. We're all counting on you.
That's pretty straightforward, pretty simple. He's not going to give me evidence. He's not going to do that. Killing a princess. Okay, let's see. Actually, yes. Do I get something?
Yes, but you'll have to slay her before you get it.
Oh, what a piece of shit.
Look, you're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a
I've made it this far. You might as well reach the end of your journey. Okay.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Voice of the hero. That guy is definitely not me. I do not sound so English. Anyway, what is this? Can I go? Yo, I actually like this very simple movement. Okay, so my only option is to proceed into the cabin. Before we do that, it seems like the dude who's trying to convince me to slay this lady is equivalent to a friend that, you know, will date a girl breaks his heart, and then he proceeds to shit talk her. That's what it feels like. Anyway, let's take a stroll into the cabin in the woods. Oh, I should have taken a screenshot. That looked
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Otto. I want to check out the controls. Save load preferences, main menu accessibility. Help. Here we go. Take a screenshot's S, okay. So it's saved in my program file, Steam. Okay, I'll check that out. I can either take the blade, enter the basement. Of course, take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult.
Yeah, well, of course I have to. You know, there's been no other clues besides the narrator. Nothing else so far. So the way I look at it, you are an unknowing individual who's been told by someone else you have to go into a cabin, take a knife, and stab some lady. From the way I'm looking at it, there's not much evidence to support this guy's cause. Hey, I now have the knife.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
No, I'm not killing her. She sounds cool though.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
If this guy did not say that, I guarantee you no one would have come up with "she sounds dangerous."
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Hi. Hey, I think I'm here to kill you. Let's do that. Hi.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
That's it, boys. I'm sold. I'm not killing this chick.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Yo, boys. Gone Wild Audio. What? No way. Why would you even think that? Okay, yeah, you've caught me. I'm here to slay you. No. I haven't decided yet. I'm just here to talk, steal my nerves, and step forward. No, I'll guess over the 360. I'll agree with her.
That isn't a good idea. Just drop the knife, and maybe the two of us can talk things out.
She's right, we shouldn't. We should just drop the blade.
Ha, simp.
Don't you dare.
Incel.
It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Drop it or tighten my grip. Why would I drop my blade? Right now I'm not taking any destructive action. I'll just tighten my grip.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steal.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
That's very curious. She's unarmed. She's unarmed. If I hesitate, it'll be too late. Okay. Princess in a basement, or at least someone who we claim to be a princess is in a basement. She's locked up. If I kill her, the world... Wait. If I don't kill her, the world doesn't know. If I do not slay her, the world ends. There is no decision path that states, if I do slay her, the earth doesn't end. So, my options are explore. What if she isn't bluffing? What if she kills us? I'll be willing to take the risk. If the chain's held up so far, it should hold up a little longer. Are you sure she's not armed? I'm sorry. Can we just talk? Or I steady my stance and I don't drop the blade. My last option is to drop the blade. I'll hold onto the blade, but let's lay her guard down for a while.
You're so close. Don't give up. No, this is a good idea.
Oh, threatened are we? You poor thing. Drop the knife, and of course we can talk.
Listen, lady, I'm not dropping the blade.
Then I'm not talking to you.
Squint at the princess while holding on to the blade. Drop the blade. Slay the princess. Okay, you know what? If I get to slay the princess prompt after this one, I'll take it.
I guess we are.
For the love of everything, just slay her already. Or drop the blade. Do something.
As I said, man of my word.
Doubt, unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her through.
Oh. This dude looks like a reptile.
A moment of distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver a catastrophic blow to your jaw. It feels like you've been hit with a sledgehammer. Holy shit, that hurt! Though she's unarmed, the shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess on somewhat equal footing. Your blade slashes through the air again and again, and her fists connect with your body as many times or more, each impact as heavy as that first bone-crushing hit. We can still turn this around.
So let me think. I'm tired. Flee and lock her in the basement. Give up? No. I don't think I can finish the job. Here's the question. She's still not released. Even with a knife, she can't break a chain. She did beat my ass. But if I leave her in here, she has no way of healing. She has to die. She'll succumb to her wounds.
Are you serious? It's a good idea. We've taken some bad hits, but we've dealt some too. She has to be feeling it more than we are. Let's regroup upstairs. If we're lucky, maybe she'll just bleed out.
Hey, that's what I said.
Fine. You make a mad dash to the basement stairs, the princess's chains rattling as she tries to chase you, but pulling taut much too soon for her to catch up.
Do you really think you can just walk out of here?
She steps towards you, ignoring her chains. They creak and strain as she pulls against them until finally they break. She's free. You push your broken body as she closes in and just barely manage to pass the threshold of the basement doorway before she catches up to you. You close the basement door, locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once held the blade. Okay, we can make this work. She has an awful wound and we have all the time in the world. Playing jailkeeper for a while might make things a little easier. You settle in against the far wall to watch the basement door.
Okay, so... excluding the fact that she beat the shit out of me, she broke the chains. Okay. Again, killing her does not guarantee the safety of the world. Not killing her does not guarantee the safety of the world either.
It isn't long before you start to drift off, your eyelids heavy with fatigue. But sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
I know you're still there. Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out? It's not like this little door will hold for very long anyways. But it's probably a good idea to try to get back on my good side.
To be honest, boys, I am not afraid. I am excited.
She sounds terrifying. Like she's less of the princess you saw and more like something out of a nightmare. As she violently rattles the door, you do your best to shut her out of your mind.
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece by piece. I won't forget what you did, and I'll never forgive it. You don't know the kind of enemy you've made tonight.
It doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker.
True.
No, it doesn't.
I messed up. Threaten me all you want. All it does is ease my guilty conscience. I don't have a guilty conscience.
I wouldn't be so sure about outlasting me. You're so brittle. So go ahead, rest. Do whatever you think will help you be prepared. But know that I'm coming for you. And that when I find you, I will make you hurt.
Hey, listen, boys. I may not survive this one, But as said in the Predator, if it bleeds, you can kill it. And bleed she did.
You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall. You jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin. The ruckus has stopped,
Left, look right.
and the door to the basement is ajar, its lock broken, and the table shoved out of the way. Where is she?
Thanks for helping me get out of that awful basement.
Dude. Her refresh rate's terrible.
You try and stumble to your feet, but as the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply stops working. It isn't all at once. The paralysis comes in waves. First your toes go numb, and then your feet, and then your legs. You lie prone on the floor of the cabin, unable to do anything but witness her approach. Whose side are you on? Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
So helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
Huh, I'm into that.
She steps closer, one silent footfall at a time, cocking her head in curiosity as you feel your organs shutting down one by one.
And not all of them, buddy. Joke's on you.
Or maybe I can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little green around the gills.
Oh, crazy lady has jokes.
What a shame. If you'd only helped me get out of here, we could have done such wonderful things together.
That's it, I'm sold on the next run.
Your lungs stop drawing in breath, and your heart freezes in your chest. You have seconds left.
I'd say better luck next time, but we both know this is the end, don't we?
It can't be. This can't actually be how everything ends.
I'm sorry, but it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Ooh, another chapter. Intriguing.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay, wait, so... Yeah, so is it just deja vu? So, repeated cycles until you get a successful outcome? Or does it have some end state where if you don't get to it by, say, the 6th chapter, you just lose? Well, that is a question for another day. This is the end, boys and girls. That was fun.